So your boy, you dig, a YouTuber from I think Australia, already covered how your boy Chief Keef, the big one, Big Sosa, is an influence on this new school of rappers, and many of the ad libs, flows, and ideas came from him, and he is a big influence, of course, pushing out the whole drill music scene, also doing a lot of A's and a lot of yeahs, and also having that little singy flow that really is popular today. But yeah, this is Chief Sosa, and this is his newest mixtape. Chief Sosa always come out with a fucking new mixtape every few months. He just came out with like a three-piece mixtape. I was going to review it, but I didn't really have the time and stuff like that. But you know what? I'm gonna view this one. I got the time for this one, so let's get into it. So of course it's Manson music, and so you start out with a track called Believe It, which of course Rick Ross already did the whole Justin Bieber in reference to cocaine a few years ago. And he even made it a single, but it didn't stop Chief Sosa from doing it, of course. Add to that, he made the same mistake that Little Durk did on the whole Days Low remix, where he makes a reference to actors and then he says Grammys instead of Oscars. Like, I don't know why he did that. Like, he made a reference to these niggas being actors and they should deserve Grammys and shit like that. It was just so damn stupid. It had me baffled. Like, what? And he also does this little odd thing where he says he can remember back in 94. Oh, wait, he was born in 95. I mean, did you really forget about your damn birthday? That's a strange thing to write down, man. And also, Rawing introduces this running occurrence theme throughout this album of just diluted, demonic fucking voices in the background. Like, I don't know if he was trying to be experimental or what, but it's not working, bruh. I mean, it just seems a little bit annoying. And Rawing, it sounds like the chick from The Exorcist when she was in her demon phase and shit like that. It sounded not really that good, to tell you the truth. And also, TV on sounds, I mean, to tell you the truth, the TV might be on, but I know the antenna is totally off because your vocals sound that much like jobbled and kind of lost in the sauce a little bit. Like, how come it's either Future or him, but how come these people brag about basic utilities being fucking on? Like, is it like a hood thing? Like, you're not used to it? I don't know what to say. Has one of the worst Playboy Cardi features I ever heard. It's like he's doing baby talk and he's trying to get the beat to sleep with him. I mean, it just makes no sense. Sky Say have one of the worst ad libs I ever heard. Like, it got this in the background, and I don't know if this is the feature artist or whatever, but it's just trash. Ugh. Handmaids. This guy's rapping about like regular handmade items. He says doesn't smoke anything but handmade weed. I mean, how else will you make weed? Do you have a magic machine that rolls up weed for you? I mean, shit. How else would you roll up a weed or use weed if it wasn't handmade and shit like that? It's like saying a handmade postcard. I mean, shit. I mean, this is not awesome stuff to brag about, man. Shit, man. Get that money, have them saying ABC. Well, have him saying ABC. Then he does this little stutter, and then he just does the D. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know. Does D make a particular sound or whatever? Yet also has him talking about he's pulling up in a no-go zone. I mean, shit. if it's not the same no go zone that 6ix9ine pulled up when he did O Block, I don't really give a fuck. I mean, hey man. And besides, he's not even returning back to Chicago to tell you about it. He has a warrant, so I don't know what no go zone he's talking about. If it's not Chicago, I don't really care. Partway have him using a bastardized version of the AA flow, or the A flow that he mastered, where you would say a line and then say A, but this time he says like 3 A's, 4 A's. He sounds like a Canadian or some shit like that. Tragic has one of the worst uses of a piano in a thug song since Jay-Z's Money, Cash, and Hoes. Like, and it's not even like he's playing keys. He's just putting his hand over all the keys and then sampling that shit. Like, Jay-Z already did that, man. And it didn't work for him then. It's not going to work for you now, man. And Letters seemed like that the producer wanted to make a piano ballad about how Chief Keef life is sad and shit like that. And he talks about how teachers said he wouldn't amount to shit. But it just does it in the regular Chief Keef flow that's kind of boring. Overall, a disappointing album. I'm going to give it a 3.